As the sun rises once again over the mighty Himalayas, our journey continues. We have already witnessed some of the region's most enchanting birds, but the story is not yet complete. In this final chapter, we meet the few more birds of the Himalayan range, which play a vital role in ecological balance of Himalayas. Meet the black-headed jay, a visually striking corvid with its bold black head, subtle pinkish fawn body, and vivid blue-barred wings. This jay is commonly found in open and mixed oak pine forests at elevations between 1,500 and 4,000 meters. The black-headed jay is largely resident, though it makes local altitudinal movements descending to lower valleys in winter. It is not a long-distance migrant. The Indian blue robin is one of the shy gems of the Himalayan undergrowth, a typical summer visitor to Pakistan. The male's deep blue back and fiery orange chest glow like a flame in the dark forest floor, while the female blends quietly into her surroundings, breeding between 1,800 and 3,600 meters in the Himalayan summer. This robin builds a mossy nest tucked in shady banks. As winter approaches, it undertakes a remarkable journey, migrating to the forests of southern India and Sri Lanka, returning only when the snows melt in the mountains. The pink-browed rosefinch is a delicate jewel of the Himalayas. Males wear a rosy blush with a pink brow, while females remain modestly streaked in brown. Found from 2,400 to 3,600 meters. These finches build grass-lined nests in alpine shrubs during May and June. With the onset of winter, they drift down into lower valleys, traveling in small flocks, adding a soft splash of color to the Himalayan foothills. The rock bunting is a familiar songbird of the Himalayan slopes. With its grey head and bold black and white face pattern, it stands out against rocky hillsides and dry valleys. Found between 1,200 and 3,000 meters, it breeds in spring and summer, nesting low among shrubs. Unlike long-distance migrants, the rock bunting is largely a resident, shifting only locally with the changing seasons. The Eurasian Hobby is a master of the skies, a slim falcon that hunts with breathtaking speed and precision. With long pointed wings and fiery chestnut thighs, it resembles a giant swift in flight. A summer breeder of Europe and Central Asia, the hobby visits Pakistan only as a migrant, gliding over Himalayan valleys and Punjab wetlands. Agile and restless, it seizes dragonflies and even small birds in mid-air, a true aerial hunter of the wild. From the foothills to heights of nearly 5,000 meters, the large-billed crow is a constant presence in the Himalayas. With its thick black beak and raucous call, it thrives in forests, villages, and alpine slopes alike. A year-round resident of Pakistan's northern mountains, it is intelligent, opportunistic, and one of the most adaptable birds of the highlands. The blue whistling thrush, with its yellow bill and shimmering blue plumage, is one of the most enchanting voices of the Himalayas. Found along rushing streams and rocky gorges between 1,200 and 3,600 meters. It sings its flute-like notes even at dusk and dawn. A year-round resident, this hardy thrush symbolizes the wild beauty of Pakistan's mountain rivers. High in the alpine meadows of northern Pakistan, the grey-crowned goldfinch flits in small flocks, its yellow wing patches flashing in the sun. Found between 2,400 and 4,500 meters. This hardy little finch breeds in summer and descends to lower valleys in winter, always clinging to its Himalayan home. The blue-capped redstart brings lively movement to the Himalayan slopes. The male, with his gleaming blue crown, black throat, and fiery chestnut underparts, is unmistakable. The female, though dressed in softer brown and rufous tones, shares his restless tail flicking. Feeding mainly on insects, they dart to the ground or chase flies mid-air, adding vitality to alpine scrublands between 2,400 and 3,600 meters. Breeding high in summer, they descend to lower valleys in winter, carrying their energy from the meadows to the foothills. The Indian paradise flycatcher is one of the most breathtaking birds of the subcontinent. Males, with their long flowing white or rufous tail streamers, glide like spirits through the forest canopy, while females in their chestnut dress remain equally graceful. Feeding on insects caught mid-air, they breed in shady woodlands and Himalayan foothills up to 1,800 meters. A summer visitor to Pakistan, they migrate south after the breeding season, but their ghostly beauty leaves a lasting impression. From soaring raptors to tiny songbirds, from the pheasants of dense forests to the partridges of frozen cliffs, the Himalayas are alive with birds that embody strength, color, and resilience. Together, they weave the soundtrack of the mountains. As our journey ends, one truth becomes clear. These peaks are not just rocks and snow, but a living sanctuary. Protecting these fragile ecosystems means preserving the voices of the Himalayas for generations to come.